Hi Taurus, this is your reading for March 2021. This is an amazing month for you, Taurus. You've been working so hard, you've been striving, you've been focused on your goal, you've been, full of energy in regards to what you want and how to keep it going. And you may feel like you have so much responsibilities at times, which you do, but you're going full throttle with everything, and March is just full of amazing surprises. I can't wait for my Taurus friends to tell me how many swords they're running away with, but they're looking behind like, I can't leave you behind, I can't leave this behind. You're really in tune with your spirit, your core, your stomach, okay? Stability and focusing and prosperity and just going at it and being a leader and being able to lead. But just be careful, don't fall into the greedy lane, okay? Just remember, when you're picking up all those swords and you're picking up all your awards and you're running away, don't forget about those behind you that helped you get there, which you don't. But sometimes we get so busy and caught up with life that we forget to turn around and say, you know what, thank you for being my friend, thank you for being there for me and for being my friend for me and not for what I do. There's no battling anymore with you. You don't have time to battle or fight over any type of custody or any type of let's say credit or anything like that. You don't have the time to play any childish games, Taurus, okay? In the month of March, we're focusing on the coin and being a king of wands and focusing on stability and growth and fruition, okay? And the all-knowing, okay? Fruition, and also, knowing who's in your tribe and making sure that they're all alike. Not exactly all like you, but like-minded, motivating, focused, strength, loyalty, not afraid, and stability. Okay, Taurus? Good start, moving forward ahead. The end of all that is toxic. Ending no matter what, okay? And you're continuing to lead, and you're continuing to hold yourself up, and you're putting to sleep all of those insecurities and toxic thoughts, okay? And we have to continue working on that, okay? We have to continue working on that. And many people may seem like they want to help you and they want to be involved, and just ask your intuition and pray and say, is this the right decision for me to move forward with? Is this something I want to do? Do I have time for this? Is this going to pay my bills right now? This card popped up. Bills. Focused on your coin. Okay, right now you have to put a price. You have to put a price on what you do and the energy you give away, because your energy is worth so much. It could be an exchange of marketing, it could be an exchange of promotion, it could be an exchange of material. But you do need to deposit some money into your account when you go out and you give your services to other people. And you are to focus on what brings stability to you and your family in March. Okay, Taurus? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on my channel. Thank you for giving me a listen. And I hope that these messages bring you light and that you're able to succeed and prosper and put your thoughts into action this month, Taurus, okay? Ooh, I just had some cards pop out at me. Okay, Taurus, here we are, and focus a little bit more on your crown chakra, third eye. We're very focused on the heart, we're very focused on the core and on the stability, okay, your root chakra. But we also need to focus on the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. We need to focus on what we see in front of us and what's really going on, okay? And we need to focus on our thoughts, and we need to focus on what we think about, what's on our mind. Okay, be sure to write it down. As always, keep a journal. You wake up early, write things down. You have some thoughts, write them down. Put some post-it notes around your house of affirmations, of manifestation. Even if someone thinks you might be a little out of it, it's okay, because the people that love you, they already know you might be a little out of it. But you know what you do works, okay? And it shows, and you're strong, and you show a lot of strength. Now it's time to get that intuition going, okay? Get that psychic ability going, all right? Because you want to give her a time to shine and flourish. Open up your throat chakra, your core. You're working at a lot, but you need to be able to speak without thinking before you speak all the time. Sometimes you want to be a little bit natural, a little bit more expressive, because sometimes when you're over analytical, it may seem like you're not being real with your feelings, okay? So maybe focus a little bit on your crown and your third eye, and also your throat chakra, but combining it all with the heart. Just balance those compartments in your body. If you don't believe in chakras, what I'm saying is pray that you are able to be more in tune with your heart and your intuition, and be able to be free and secure enough to just open your mouth and let your words flow and express emotions to those around you, and also be able to just get on camera and express yourself freely and naturally, and or at least work on making it look a little bit more natural than played out, okay? So then again, running away, gathering everything you have, and being afraid is dead in March. You're no longer afraid. Time for you to let go. Time for you to trust, because the Tower of Destruction is no longer existing for you. Okay, in March, that's to an end. So if there's anything to do with custody or a child or family, any toxic influences, they are to be put to rest. If not, you're going to go to the court and you're going to settle it the way you need to settle it, because you're not afraid, and you're no one's slave, and you're no one's yes girl or man to be able to be manipulated into any type of threats. You're a grown man or woman, and you're putting the falling tower to rest. There's no more toxic behavior around you allowed, okay? Because you have to put yourself first, and you have no fear. We're going full throttle in March, okay? So the fact that you have defeated all of your enemies will be celebrated, okay? The fact that you're left with celebration and with looking back and saying, I don't need to worry about my past anymore. I don't need to worry about it, because it's not me and it doesn't define me, and it's okay, and I'm happy where I'm at, and accepting where you're at, Taurus, in the month of March is what we're focusing on. Accepting where you're at and continuing to work on your business, on your image, on being a leader, on entrepreneurship, and being the business person that you know you are. Okay, Taurus, not only are you beautiful, not only are you handsome, but you are very intellectual, and you're very likable, extremely likable, Taurus, okay? So the fact that you're trying to grow a family and you're trying to invest in your home, sometimes you feel like it's not achievable right now, maybe because the funds might not add up, or because there might be some type of misunderstanding in your household, and you're trying to always feeling like you need to make that other person feel validated, and sometimes that gets exhausting. So hang it up for March. If they don't feel validated, or if you feel like they're not faithful or might not be secure, you need to let them think about what they do and the way that they are, and focus on you as you have been. Go ahead, do what you have to do to keep yourself up and going. Okay, get the kids to school. You don't have no kids, go to the gym, work out, get yourself, into an audiobook that's self-motivating. Anything that you need to critique and work on, you got, okay? Slow down. Slow down, Taurus. March is to focus on your mental, the way you think, your professionalism, how are you going to build, and how are you going to move forward. Slow down. Everything you need is in front of you. Those that don't proceed could be left where they're at gracefully. And slow down for March and really focus on what it is that you need to proceed with and how. Focus on your way of thinking, on the way you pronunciate, on how you express yourself, on your speech, on entrepreneurship, on being a leader. Read books on marketing, on sales, on anything that it is that you're extremely into in regards to making a profit. It's time to write a list down, get your thoughts on paper, and make a plan in March. But slow down while you do it. Slow down, baby. All right, Taurus, my beautiful Taurus. Strong like a bull. You take the bull by his horns and you don't mess around, because all you're going to see at the end of March is fruition. All that hard work, slowing down, seeing the bigger picture, believing in yourself, letting go of any toxic behaviors around you or messages, putting them to rest. You're going to see fruition. You're going to see prosperity. You're going to see love. You see right here? There you are, Taurus. Grabbing the bulls by his hand. Now tell me this message is not directly for you, Taurus. Okay? Being the king and the queen that you are on your throne, and being assertive and not taking any BS from anybody. Pay me or I gotta move forward. Working on those invoices, saving those receipts for taxes, having your LLC ready. Write off, make sure it's S Corp, so you could write off pretty much everything. Read about S Corp. Okay? Make sure you focus and slow down and make a plan for your business, okay? And how you're going to move forward. And that's for March. All right, Taurus. Career, health, beauty, love is there. But if they're not on your pace or on your team right now, don't ignore them. Love them, uplift them. But if it takes too much energy and you have to continue to validate them, pray on it and let them figure it out themselves and watch you grow. Be the leader and be that independent leader that those want to look up to and follow and say, wow, they're not insecure. They're not doubting us. They're okay. And you're putting all the toxic to waste. All the toxic, behavior and thoughts, you're putting it to sleep. It's reverse. You're putting an end to this. Okay? Issues between partnerships and relationships. Fire, devil, demon acts. You're putting an end to it. It's over. Leave it alone in March. Any toxic behaviors, any alcoholism, any indulging in shopping or over shopping or over drinking or drugs it's got to stop, and it's over. Okay? Any random thoughts of infidelity or bad behavior, it's ending in March. Okay? Only room for prosperity, love, and thriving and entrepreneurship. That's all you're worried about. And if they're not with it, they're not for you. Period. Hold on to your coins. Invest in March. This is you. All right, Taurus? Your castle, growth, fruition, wealth, prosperity, call it, is yours. All right, now we're going to do an oracle card, Taurus, for the month of March. Archangel Michael has a message for you and a prayer for you, Taurus. All right. Here it goes. Whoop, popped right out. All right. And it says, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Are you happy? Do you need more? Are you ready to receive what is realistic and what is not? Do you need their services or you don't need their services? Are you happy with them or are you not? Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly, and this is the prayer. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. It's time to tell the truth about how you feel, about where you're at. It's time to confront and have mature conversations with the loved ones around you in regards to what they're bringing to the table and what they're not, and what you can do or they can do to work on things. It's time to end any type of manipulation, any type of excuse, any type of procrastination within yourself and other people around you. And just admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly, Taurus. That is the message. Thank you so much. Love you, love.